Do you want to read something for Women's History Month, but you don't know where to start? I've got some recs. If you read medieval fantasy, this is the nonfiction pick for you, okay? This is the story of two 6th century Merovingian queens that maintained a 40-year blood feud full of hatred and backstabbing and poisoning and trying to kill each other's husbands and trying to kill each other's sons. And it all started because Visigothic princess Brunhild and her baby sister married two of the Merovingian kings, except one of those kings killed her baby sister so he could marry his slave mistress, Fredegund. And they went back and forth, irking one another for the rest of their lives. But you know what else they did? They effectively governed and administrated over 4 different kingdoms in what is essentially most of present-day Western Europe. Listen, Cersei Lannister and Daenerys Targaryen ain't got shit on Brunhild and Fredegund. Check them out. The History of the Wife. This is more of an academic read, but it's a pretty solid history about the Western idea of what it is to be a wife and its transition from being a strategic economic framework to being a partnership of equality. Starting all the way in ancient Greece, traveling through the medieval period and into 20th century women's liberation, first and second wave feminist impacts, and highlighting the relatively very new idea that romantic love should have anything to do with marriage. If you want your female rage to be skyrocketed to an 11, pick up The Woman They Could Not Silence by Kate Moore. This is the story of Elizabeth Packard, who was institutionalized by her Calvinist minister husband, who said that she was crazy because she disagreed with things he said and said it out loud. She was living in an asylum for 3 years in a special middle-class area where she found that several sane women were essentially imprisoned by their male relatives. This book highlights the conditions of the asylum, and it also features a jury trial to prove she was sane. And she spent the rest of her life advocating and exposing the wrongdoings that were taking place in these asylums and fighting for the rights of married women, who, remember, wasn't that long ago, we used to just be property. Last one for today, if you want to read something more modern, Invisible Women is Data Bias in a World Designed for Men. I will admit I'm a little more than halfway through this one, so I haven't finished it yet. But basically this world was built for men, optimized for men. It's absolutely fascinating. It's talking about city planning, office spaces. I'm in the chapter about clinical research and healthcare. I at least am grateful that there are strides being made in the clinical research world, finally. I'm so excited to see what the rest of this book has. But this one will also get the female rage hackles up. Fair warning.